If you ain't got no hairy, scary legs, then please stay your behind home. My wax model came in today and I was so happy because I wanted to try the Lemon Kiss Wax by Sexy Smooth Wax on her legs. So as you can see here, the wax applies very nice, very nice. I'm going to close my borders, make sure everything's complete. Dry time is always amazing, but then again, we are doing legs. Legs typically are just dry in general. So whenever you're laying a wax strip down, it's going to just suck out so much moisture in the strip. But look at that. Oochie wally wally, oochie bang bang. This wax is doing the job. Now I see why it's a lemon kiss, baby, because it got that chef kiss, if you know what I mean. I like to try to do everything in a mirror pattern when I'm doing legs. That way you don't forget where you've already waxed, if that makes sense. Because a lot of waxers, when they first start waxing, they'll miss little spots here and there. And you ain't got time for people to come back to request to clean up. So you want to make sure you try to get the job done. Now, if you look closely, you can even see where like the wax exfoliated her versus where we haven't waxed yet. Now I am picking up a lot of wax because I just like to start like from the top to the bottom. I don't like when I see those videos and they're like doing half a leg or like half the section. No, baby, we're going to get this whole area done, okay? Oh, that was a good strip. Oh, my Goddy. Now, Sexy Smooth Wax is definitely a company that be coming through for at-home waxers and estheticians. They always have a good deal going. Now, right now, I think if you visit their website, this wax is only available in bulk at the moment. You can get it in 20 pounds or 40 pounds. And then I'm not sure what the code is, but once I figure out after this voiceover, I will definitely add it to the caption. So make sure you check that out. But look at this. Yeah, baby, that was my favorite strip by far. I do like to reposition my clients. That's very important when you're doing legs. Don't be afraid. Like you notice I kind of tilted her leg up a little bit just to get this side little area, because we got to do what we got to do, okay? Like I'm an esthetician. I'm not a magician. So sometimes you do have to move your clients around just to be able to accommodate yourself doing the service. But look at all that. Sexy. I told my client, girl, keep them knees together because we don't want to see your cootie popper. You know, TikTok on Bambi, baby, or Facebook, wherever I posted that. And we don't want the wax lady to be banned. But yeah, I'm really happy with this wax. I always like a good wax that comes up, no breaking. Like y'all see that? Not one of these strips have broken on me yet. And I love to see it. Now, working at European Wax Center, sometimes it just make you hate doing legs because the wax that they use at European Wax Center, it's just changed over time. And so it just makes you despise legs. But when you work for yourself, I promise you, you just get a good quality wax. You're going to have such a good time of just doing all the services that you probably thought you would hate doing because of working at that place and using that low quality wax. But my cleanups are in the opposite direction. And look, we're going to get them little stragglers. Y'all see that? Every time it's going to work. I promise. And the same thing with the cleanups. If you can remember, try to follow the same pattern. Just do everything in a mirror. It's going to make your life so much easier. And then for me, I like the fact that I wax going up. It's easier. I don't know. I just like it. I'm just weird like that though. And if you notice, I'm going like on the side of the knees. That way when it's time to do the knees, it's just a lot easier because I've already eliminated some parts of it. Now the knees for some reason are super dry. So we are going to have to apply a very nice amount of wax when we get to the knees. I will show you guys that. But look at that. You see my little breadcrumbs? Gonna cook up some dinner with these things. My wax model said the wax felt really good. She wasn't hurting or anything, so I was happy to hear that. Now this is a nice amount that I picked up, and I'm gonna show you two different ways that I do the knees. This way is just with the leg laying flat. Now, not everyone's knees are like this. Everyone's different. But this particular client, I noticed that I was able to do it this way. And then the other leg, I lifted it up just a little bit, as you can see here. This is another way you can do it where it's bended. You can bend it all the way up if you want to, halfway, whatever you feel like you need to do to get the job done. However, when I do it this way, I usually typically like divide the knee in half, if that makes sense. This one is a whole full strip. The other side is a half. But look at all those hairs. Yes, the knees has hairs. Okay, so do not be shook, okay? There is hair everywhere on your body, even places where you feel like you don't have no hair. Now, this is the back of her legs, and with the back of the legs, it's not that much work. It's kind of like, all right, you're almost at, like, you know, the finish line because you've done so much in the front, and you want to always try to get a lot of the back of the leg while you're in the front, if that makes sense. But yeah, you know, here it is right here. That strip was beautiful. Do the same thing here, but this is a trick for me doing one big ass strip. Like I just spread the wax toward the top and then just move really fast. So a little tip and trick when you become more advanced, if you want to complete the service really fast. And then I'm going to use both hands to remove it, or actually just one hand. Never mind. I thought I used both, but nope. And the same thing. Like, look, it came up, no problems, no worries. Just remember, of course, to do your cleanup strips as well on the back of the legs. Sometimes the back of the legs be looking like there's not as much hair back there, but you don't want to neglect like the technique. Just stick to it. Always do your cleanups. That's very important. Now, my wax model does her legs about every 8 weeks. Everyone's hair growth is different. Some people I see every 4 weeks do their legs. Just everyone's gonna just be different. Oh, this is me using 2 hands. See, I knew I used 2 hands at some point. Just got my little breadcrumbs, and yeah, I feel really good. Now this here is just the way I do it, splitting it in half, not doing one big old strip. It's just a matter of what you feel confident doing, how much wax you can pick up. Like, you really just have to practice, and over time everything feels easier, feels better. You can always connect two to make one big strip if you can't pick up that much wax, which is what I'm doing right here. And then just take it off just like that. Voila. Once you're done, put some hydration on there. This is my Pretty Kitty and Body Oil. Like, look how nice her legs look. You can click the link in my bio to grab this. I do have wholesale for estheticians as well. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this lower leg tutorial. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.